back, folks. Tucker County Part 2. My son just got here. We're going to start a video a little earlier. He went back in this area where I'm walking and looking around, and looks like he found a possible track. Looks like an older one, but a possible track. All right, I'm down in the area where my son Justin was walking and found what looks like an old track. So we're going to cast it. I'm going to take some pictures of it, and seems to be a good start for video number 2. Yeah, we'll smooth that out a little bit and we'll do another layer. Okay, we're going to put our second coat here, our layer. It's a little thinner. We'll cover the whole entire thing. That way the track has some depth to it. And we put some sticks in there to help. Oh shit, there's a lot of clumps doing it. To help support it. And then we'll smooth her out. What you see here is not going to be the actual size of the track. It's the first layer we put in. Should give us the depth of the print itself. This is just mainly for support. And to keep it rigid and not thin where it'll break. Here we go. We'll let it set for a little while, and we'll cover it over and leave it set probably most of the night, probably all night. Okay, we got it casted, covered, and we'll leave it set probably until tomorrow morning. Come back and get it. Okay, we're back. It's the next day. We're going to uncover the track or the casting here and see what it looks like. Now keep in mind, this isn't the size of the track. It was in here. This is just to make it wider and deeper or thicker for support. The cast is actually probably, or the track's probably around in this area. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, it's stuck.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It's in there. Oh yeah.
You gonna bring out a bunch of moss with it?
I'll get it. Have to work around it, I guess.
Yep.
She's stuck in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be covered in moss probably. Yep.
Pine needles, moss, everything. You can see it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Yeah, we'll definitely have to clean it up to see the actual print. Yeah, you can start to see it.
Yep.
You can see the edge of it right here. Comes right through here. right here. Right there's where the toes are. You actually you can see the toe. There's one, like right here, here. Looks like four, only four though, see? Looks like one big one.
One big one.
Yeah. Well, because of what it was in, it's not the best. I mean, it's not going to be the best cast, but...
It'd be better if it was in mud or...
Oh, yeah.
Or hard mud that's dried up.
I'll have to clean it up pretty good later.
Yeah.
I'll take it home and scrub it. Sit down and pick all this stuff out of there. You can definitely see, like here's the shape right here. And it comes up through here. I mean, I know it probably doesn't pick up well on that camera, but they never do.
Yeah.
You know, folks, here's looks like a toe here. Looks like one big toe here. And I know there might be toes there, but the heel looks to be about this wide. Right here's the edge of it. Runs right here, like this, and up around. You can see the edge of it there. From where the moss stops is where the edge is. There you go.
Yep.
You want to get pictures holding it? Okay, folks, we've been sitting at the campfire here at the camp. Me, Daniel, my son Justin, and his friend Isaiah. Just fiddling around and BSing, and we started doing a couple hoops just for the hell of it. And back over there on the other side of these pine trees a ways, we get a real loud howling noise coming back to us. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of coyotes went nuts.
About 20-25 second long howl. It lit the countryside up, woke the coyotes up. They've been silent since.
I'll stir them up with this bullhorn.
Over here, look over here.
I'm gonna try another knock. Y'all listen.
All right. I don't hear anything now.
Here comes the wind.
Yeah. I'm gonna try this.
Whatever it was like at least 15 to 20 seconds or maybe longer, just a straight long howl.
Yeah, let me try a couple of these and we'll see what happens. Say when you're ready.
Go ahead. know. Maybe we should just sit down and
I think we should keep doing what we were doing.
just BS a little bit and see what happens again. Good morning, folks. It's 6/13/2020. It's third day in Tucker County. Last night, we had something happen that was pretty amazing. We were sitting around the fire, myself and my son, his friend, and my buddy Daniel, and just hanging out. All of a sudden, we heard this real loud, real long howl coming from over toward that ridge there. It's behind me. We hurried up, tried to see if we could get a recorder to catch it. I'm not sure if we did yet. I need to listen back to it. But after the howl, then we heard several coyotes. The first howl definitely was not a coyote. It was real long, drawn out, and just completely, for me, completely different than I've ever heard before. So that sparked our interest last night. We sat up for a while, see if anything else would happen. Nothing else happened. But we do have some game cameras out here, as you can see there. And we have another one just down the way. I don't know if anything picked up on the game cameras because the noise, the howl came from way over on the next ridge. So today we're going to probably have a look at that ridge. May hike over there and see if we can find anything. If we do, I'll let you know. Well, I'm headed to that tree line over there. That's where we heard the howling last night, and then the coyotes. Thankfully, I'm close because this stuff that I'm in may not look like it. May look just like a bunch of green grass. This is actually a marsh. It's really soft. You sink up to above your ankles, and it's got a lot of water underneath of it. Pretty darn wet. Just to give you an idea. That's how soft all of it is. Pretty rough walking. But I'm gonna try to get to that tree line, or tree line there, and have a look around. Well, I've made it across the marsh. I'm over here in the tree line, but now I got another obstacle. I might be able to cross this log here. It's about a foot and a half deep, looks like it. Not prepared to go in the water. I'm gonna cross this log right here. I just wanted to stop for a minute and say that for those of you that may think I'm crazy to come out here in the middle of nowhere, I might get lost. Well, yeah, it's a possibility. But I have a GPS with me. I also have my location sent to my son, who is back at the camp. I also have my location sent to my wife at home. And I use this. Sorry. I blaze a trail. I leave a trail over the ribbon just in case I do get lost and I can find my way back, or if I'm for some reason hurt or something, somebody can find me. And I also carry my firearm. My son knows that if something happens to me and I'm able to, I fire 3 shots. He'll know to come and look. And I also carry a little bit of emergency food, emergency blanket, and I have fire starting materials just in case. So for those of you that think I'm nuts but doing this. I do take precautions. See, as you can see, I put a ribbon there. And there's one you may not be able to see where I entered the wood line. And there's one here. So I'm marking enough distance when it's clear enough for me to see both ribbons. That way, if somebody has to find me, they can see both ribbons. I'm up in the tree line where we heard that howl come from last night. And I find this. It looks like it's been there a little while because you can see the pine needles and stuff. And it looks like over here, I really don't know what this is. It might just be deadfall, but from over there it was somewhat interesting looking, but now that I get over here, it looks like it might just be deadfall. So I'm gonna keep looking around a little bit, see what I can find. But that rock stack is pretty cool. Not gonna say Bigfoot did it, but I am in the middle of nowhere pretty much. And there may be other people get back here. That's a hell of a lot of, oh, some of the rocks are huge. Some of them are pretty good size. All right, I'll keep looking around. Well, I found something else. You can clearly see that rock has been busted on that one. You can see the fragments here. And that's pretty recent. They go clear over to here. That's a big rock too. Wonder what did that. What do you guys think? You think somebody was over here did that, or what we heard last night could have done that? Let me know in the comments. Well, it's after 5 o'clock, and I've been hiking for a little bit, a good bit. I've had a good look around here in a, not a huge area, but a pretty good size area. I need to start heading back to camp. It's gonna take me a little time to get there. And I really don't want to be stuck out here by myself with the howl I heard last night. And if it wasn't people that stacked those rocks, I don't want to meet who did or what did. So it's time for me to get back toward the camp. And I'll let y'all know when I'm safe. Okay, folks, I'm back out of the woods, back in the marsh area. Right over there's my ribbon. So I'm gonna go straight across here. I have to cross the creek again. Then there's another marsh, which is much bigger than this one. This one's not as soft. And then you see that tree line way over there, the pine trees. Through that, and on the other side of it is where my camp is. Oh man, this stuff is soggy. It's really soft. Definitely hard to walk through. Sink up to just past my ankles in most spots. But not too much further to go now. Oh, stuck right there. Just got to get to the tree line, get through the tree line, And my camp's on the other side of it. Oh, that was a deep one. All right, almost there, guys. Okay, I'm out of the swamp, marsh, whatever you want to call it. And I'm back in the tree line here before my camp. As you can see, that's which way I got to go. Just over that way and to the left a little bit. And then I'm over at camp. Whew. That was rough. That was rough, folks. Well, I've made it back to camp. And because of what we heard last night, I'm going to get ready to see if we have that repeated. We heard a howl last night, and there's some coyotes over in the area where I was just at. Hopefully it happens again tonight. You think we'll hear that noise again tonight?
What is it?
So you think we'll hear that howl again tonight?
Well, about, I'd say at least almost an hour past where we heard it last night. 45 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
It is quiet. Think you're gonna make any noises or?
I don't know. I was just thinking that too. I mean, we were beating on wood and fucking messing around with noises before that happened last night.
Yeah, but that was
Huh?
way before. You guys have been knocking on this wood, splitting it here too.
Yeah, sure. I was beating on that big old log that was in there last night. And we were just making whoop noises for fun, basically.
Yeah.
Whoop!
Well, folks, we sat around the campfire for a good bit tonight. Didn't hear anything else like we did last night. No more howling. No noises at all, really. It's now pouring down the rain, and I've decided I'm going to retreat to my car. I'm not going to sleep in the tent tonight in the pouring down rain. I just don't feel like it. Tomorrow we'll pack up. I'll go retrieve the game cameras we have out and see if there's anything on those. See you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. It's a nice soggy day here in Tucker County. It rained pretty hard all night. I'm up now. I'm going to get the game cameras we have put out and pack it up and head home. So let's go see what we got. Okay, here's the first camera. Looks like there's 21 pictures. Not sure what's on them. I'll have to look at them once I get home. And we'll take this one down and go to the next one. Okay, here's camera number 2. 3 of them we had out, and we'll see if there's anything on this one. Says it has 32 pictures. So we'll have to look at that one once I get home. Okay, now I'm on to camera number 3. It's a little ways back down in here. we left some cut up potato and some coins back here as like kind of a gifting. As you can see, there's the potato. There's the coins. And there's the third camera. It says 46. So that one I have to have at home. The only way I can look at that one is by looking at the card. Well, I've retrieved every camera, and I'm going to call it a day for Tucker County and the trip. It was definitely an interesting one. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please leave comments and let me know what y'all think. And it's on the next adventure.